Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, the men that taught us this truth, this 100% truth, the true way of worshiping the Heavenly Father and His Son. I also want to say shalom to the elect that are scattered around the four corners of the earth that believe sincerely in His truth. Shalom. This your brother Thamayim, coming from the GMS Memphis camp with another lesson, and I hope this lesson be edifying to the elect. Let's get into it. Now this lesson is going to be about how you Israelites like to despise those who are not rich. Just because that person don't have status, fame, the money, the cars, the clothes, the hoes, you despise it. So you want to listen to what a rich man have to say. But when someone that doesn't have those things, you despise it. You abhor it. You look at that person like, man, who is this person? Trying to give me knowledge, trying to give me wisdom. But that same individual that you despise, that you abhor, you reject his words, could have been the one that got you delivered in those days if you just took heed to the words that he was giving you. So we're going to get into the scriptures, and I hope this lesson be edifying to the elect. This is Proverbs chapter 3, verse 14. And we're going to get this in the NCV, the New Central Version. It said, wisdom is worth more than silver. It brings more profit than gold. Wisdom is more precious than rubies. Nothing you could want is equal to it. So wisdom is worth more than silver. It's more profitable than gold. It's more precious than rubies. See, this world do not teach you that wisdom is important, because the wisdom of this world is foolish to the Most High. It teach you the knowledge of wickedness, and the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom. Verse 16, with her right hand wisdom offered you a long life, and with her left hand she give you riches and honor. And this is what King Solomon, he prayed for. He prayed for wisdom. He didn't even pray for a long life. He didn't pray for riches, but the Lord gave it to him anyway. So it's better for you to have wisdom than to have the riches of this world, because it's temporary. Verse 17, wisdom will make your life pleasant and will bring you peace. As a tree produces fruits, wisdom give you life to those who use it, and everyone who uses it will be happy. And you can tell people in these days, they're not happy. They miserable. They suffering. They doing whatever it takes to get the money of this world, which destroying them day by day. So let's go to this story in Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 13 in the NLT. Here's another bit of wisdom that has impressed me as I have watched the way our world works. There was a small town with only a few people, and a great king came with his army and besieged it. A poor wise man knew how to save the town, and so he was rescued. But afterward, no one thought to thank him. So even though the wisdom is better than strength, those who are wise will be despised. If they are poor, what they say will not be appreciated for long. Better to hear the quiet words of a wise person than to shout of a foolish king. So you see this. This is an example of how people think. Because when a rich man speak, everyone will be all ears. Now, if this poor man was rich, had some type of famous or status, people will appreciate him. People would have thanked him for saving that town. But just because he was a poor, wise man, the people despised him. They didn't give him no thanks or nothing for saving that town. Let's go to Ecclesiasticus chapter 13, verse 23. When a rich man speak, every man hold his tongue and look what he said. They extolled it to the clouds. So when a rich man speak, everyone is all ears. They quiet. Let's see what he got to say. He got the money, the cars, the clothes. He got the, all the women, this status. Hey, he must gonna drop some jewels, thinking that gain is godly. Well, you have the wrong knowledge. You have the wrong wisdom and knowledge, because the Lord is not dealing with someone that is rich. Scripture speak about it's hard for a rich man to enter into the kingdom of heaven, because with that rich man, he don't want to give up the things that he have. If the Lord told him to drop all of those things and sell it to the poor, you think would he do it? No, because he's emotionally attached to those things. His affection on things on the earth. His affection ain't on things in heaven. So that's why a lot of these preachers, pastors, they lead you Israelite astray, telling you to prosper in this world, when instead they should be telling you to depart from this world, because this is not your rest. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, that will help to overthrow him. So when a poor man speak, everybody looking at their poor man like, who is this? Who is you to tell me how to live my life? Who is you to tell me what God to worship? Not to celebrate these pagan holidays. See, this is what our people tell us, thinking that we don't know nothing. We don't have no knowledge and wisdom of the scriptures. Scoffing, mocking at us. Go get a job, you bums. Y'all out here every Saturday. But this is what the Lord told us to do. This is the Lord commanded us to do. To deliver you from death. To give you that opportunity to choose life. Because the ways that you are heading is to death. But you despise it. You despise wisdom when it's crying out there in a cheap place of concourse. This is James chapter 2, verse 5. Hearken, my beloved brethren, has not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom, which he has promised to them that love him? So you don't know that the Lord has you in a trick bag. See, while you thinking that the Lord's dealing with these pastors, these preachers, these TD snakes, Creflo Dollar, thinking the Lord is dealing with them just because all the material things that they have, the Lord got you in a trick bag. Because the old men sold out for filthy lucre's sake. But those men that you despise and hate and call poor, it's out on the streets, out there on the highways and byways, Those are the men who the Lord has chosen. Those are the men that are rich in faith, that truly believe in the Heavenly Father and His Son. Verse 6, but ye have despised the poor. Do not the rich man oppress you? Do not the white man oppress you? Do these other nations oppress you? But here it is, you will bash your own people. You will despise your own people. We out there in the cold, in the summer, delivering you God's message, the words that are written in these scriptures, trying to save you from what's to come. But you despise it. But you don't despise the man that oppress you each and every day, coming up with ways to destroy you. This is the foolishness of our people. It said, and draw you before the judgment seat. Because everyone going to have to appear before their judgment seat for what you done in your body. So while you mocking and scoffing at the means that the Lord has chosen, you're going to be held accountable for it. Let me get this in 1 Corinthians chapter 2. Hold on. Salaki, let me find this right quick. 1 Corinthians. Hold on. Let me get this right quick. Akim. First Corinthians 1:27. Salaki. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27. But the Most High has chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. So the Most High has chosen the foolish things to confound the wise. And the Most High has chosen the weak things of this world to confound the things which are mighty. And the base things of the world and the things which are despised has the Most High has chosen. Yeah, and the things which are not, to bring not the things that are. I want to read this in the NLT right quick. So the Most High has chosen the foolish things of this world, the things that are weak, things that are despised, and people just thinking that the Lord, if someone that choose the things that are famous, people that's prospering. Nah. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 27. Instead, God chosen the things the world consider foolish in order to shame those who think they are wise. And he chose the things that are powerless to shame those who are powerful. The Most High chose the things despised by the world, the things counted as nothing at all, and used them to bring nothing what the world consider important. As a result, no one can ever boast in the presence of the Most High. So while you thinking that, hey, gain is godliness, and you following out these pork chop eating pastors, they're going to lead you to destruction. While the whole time those men that was out there on the highways and byways, preaching out there in the winter, preaching out there in the summer, those could have been a man, hey, save you from the destruction that come. I'm going to end it off with this. With this Psalms. Chapter 34. I sought the Lord, and he heard me, and delivered me from all my fears. They looked unto him, and were lightened, and their faces were not ashamed. This poor man cried, and the Lord heard him, and saved him from out of all his troubles. So this poor man cried, and the Lord heard him. So you got the elect out here, man, they crying out to the Lord. Should not the Lord avenge those who cry to him, who cry day and night? So it's going to be the poor of this world, the ones that are rich in faith. Those are going to be the ones that the Lord deliver in the days that to come, that judgment day, when he make that second return. Matter of fact, I said I was going to end it out with that. Let me end it out with this. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. So I hope this lesson was edifying to the elect. Shalom.